Let's implement a program that prompts the user for an integer, but continues prompting them for another integer until that integer is positive. Well, let's write this. Include cs50.h, include standardIO.h, int main void. Now let's actually begin to prompt the user for this integer, while keeping in mind that we want to reprompt them until that number is actually positive. So I'll want some kind of looping construct, but a loop that executes at least once. And recall that a do-while loop allows us to do exactly that. So let's code this up. Let's first declare an int, we'll call it n, in which to store the user's integer. Let's now do the following. Printf, please give me a positive int. Let's now get that int using the CS50 library's getInt function. N gets getInt. And now we're done doing something, but we're going to do this while n is what? Less than 1, if we indeed want a positive integer. Let's go ahead now and print out, if all is well. Thanks for the positive int. Semicolon, save the file. Let's now compile and run. Make positive, / positive. And now I'm being prompted for a positive int. Let me cooperate with 1. Thanks for the positive int. Let's now rerun this program and not cooperate. Please give me a positive int. How about -1? Interesting. The program has already reprompted me for an int. Let's be slightly more difficult with 0. Still not a positive int. So let's cooperate and this time provide again 1. Thanks for the positive int. Now it's important to note that I declared my variable n on line 6 outside of the do-while loop. Had I instead declared n inside of my do-while loop, specifically on, say, line 10, where I also get the int from the user, that int n would have only existed within the confines of the curly braces that are currently on line 8 and on line 11. In other words, n would be scoped to the inside of that do-while loop, but the problem is that we also want to use n in line 12 inside of the condition. So even though it doesn't look so pretty, it's very much deliberate that n is declared outside this do-while loop.